pixel flames ignite the screen. Joystick dreams in colors bright. Atari screens and evil beams. We rock the night with 8-bit light. Mike's Gaming Gala, we roll the dice. Homebrew heroes in paradise. From Vectrex to Sega's Call, we play them all. We play them all. In television's ancient glow, cartridge kings in stereo. Code breakers ride the retro tide. With chiptune hearts we take the ride. Press start, the anthem roars. Glitchy skies and open doors. Mike's Gaming Gala, we roll the dice. Homebrew heroes in paradise. From Vectrex to Sega's Call, we play them all. We play them all.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another MGG Live. Hope you're having a great start to your weekend. We've got lots of people in the chat already. I'll acknowledge them in a second. But first, a little bit of channel news. Of course, we did Road Fighter for the Intellivision as a review this past week. Solid racing game. If you're looking to scratch that racing itch, it's a genre that doesn't get represented a lot on the Intellivision. So even though I thought it was a little simple, it's still fun. It's still very well made. Absolutely check that out. That's available from Intellivision Collector as a ROM or a physical package, should you wish that. This coming Tuesday on the Retro Bliss Rewind podcast, we were going to do our coverage of the Intellivision Homebrew Awards because I was under the impression that those were going to launch this past week. Unfortunately, I haven't checked in the last couple hours, but they don't seem to have launched yet, which is kind of frustrating because we're almost in April and we still don't have the Intellivision Homebrew Awards for the previous year. It's not like there's a big surprise new game in March or something that we have to accommodate for. So the thought process is actually March is International Women's Month. I was talking to Phil earlier today. We might do a Women in Gaming episode on Tuesday as our backup. So Megan, I know Megan's in the chat. We're going to be reaching out soon, see if you want to be on that episode. We're going to see if maybe Gamer Aimer is able to be on. It's not confirmed yet, but that's what we would like to do. And then obviously whenever the Homebrew Awards come out, we will cover Intellivision. And I will do my bonus stream prior to that, where like every year I vote on stream and I explain my thought process around it. So plenty of Intellivision content coming. And also I will dedicate one or two of these Saturday streams to playing eligible Intellivision homebrew games once that launches. But Today we're going to actually do what might be the last of our Atari Homebrew Awards games. And we're going to be playing a lot of Atari 8-bit computer / 5200 games. I've got a list here of ones that I want to play today and show you. It's not going to be all of them, but they are all complete games, as opposed to the work in progress stuff. Or if any of these are work in progress, it's because it's still a very complete game that I can show. If you guys are interested, maybe at a future time, I will do maybe some of the Jaguar homebrews. There's not a lot of them, but we could probably do a stream of Jaguar homebrews. There's some good ones in that. And then obviously there are some great ones in the Lynx, but my Lynx emulation is not the best. I'm not sure it'd be great for a stream, but we'll see. We'll see down the road. I know I don't have the best emulator for that. But let's say hello to the chat. Well, it's flying right now. First in the chat was Pierre, Dimax Retro Gamer. For those of you who were here for my little intro, he's one of the channels that I advertise there, as is Mr. Poe Style and Casey the Intellivision Gamer. Poe is getting ready to drive home, so drive safe. You can listen, don't watch. Drive, eyes on the road, buddy. We've got Megan Tron Plays in the chat. Hello. We have YouTube royalty here. Mike the Gaming Road Warrior. You don't see him here often on the live streams because of the time difference, but awesome to see you here. Who else do we have? Bears Fan Goomba says he's here and will be lurking. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Casey, it's not your fault yet. And hey, it's a cool Mike. He's referring to Mike the Gaming Road Warrior. I get you. We've got Torque in the chat. And it was supposed to be last Tuesday and should be this Tuesday. Okay, so hopefully then the following week we'll do our Intellivision Homebrew Awards. My thought process on that, like, it's frustrating. January 1st, we know the games that are eligible. So you put together your list. Maybe there's some back and forth about what categories are justified by the list, but you get that list out to all your committee. And I know it's not a massive committee. It's like under 10 people, if I'm not mistaken. You get it to them on January 15th. You say you've got a month to rank all these games in the categories. And there's like 5 games and there's like 5 categories. It's not huge. And you tell them, if I don't have your stuff back by February 15th, your ranks will not be included for the nominations. Full stop. That avoids the herding cats. And during that month, you can make sure you get all your gameplay videos out. I know Papa Pete is really good with his gameplay videos. He's got them all done pretty much as soon as the game comes out. He's very good for that. So it's not like you're waiting for that. Then you set it up. I understand you do not want to compete directly with the Atari Homebrew Awards. So you wait until a week after the Atari Homebrew Awards ends, and then you launch the voting. And then, you know, you're done by the end of March. But now we're going to be into April. I don't want to do it. It's not like I want to take it over or anything, but just come on, guys. Committee, whoever the problem is, get on it. April is way too late in the year. Like, we're in the 4th month pretty soon. Way too late. We've got Crispy Vintage Gaming in here. Yeah, so, okay, and then you're talking happy birthday to Paulina Jr., we'll call her. I don't know. I'm not going to like say her actual name. I'm friends with Poe on Facebook, so I know his daughter's actual name, but we'll call her Paulina Jr. Did you say bonus? Bone us? I don't think so, buddy. I don't know. If you're into Michelle, you do know she's packing, right? Okay, they're talking football. wasn't the only 5200 nomination, the demo from Phaser Cat, Ryan Whitmer. Yeah, so when I downloaded the all the ROMs, which link is in the description, I believe you can still get them. You absolutely should. But there was one folder, and it was 5200 slash Atari 8-bit computer stuff. So I'm pretty sure everything I'm playing is Atari 8-bit computer, but it's all in that same folder, so I just put that caveat out. It is not Jaguar, it is Jaguar. War. I absolutely will be streaming some of that in the future. Actually, one person sent me a demo ROM of a homebrew that they're working on that I will stream at a future date, probably in a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks after doing the Intellivision homebrew stuff, provided the Intellivision homebrew launches next week, the awards. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to be doing some NES stuff. Let's scroll down. Yes, I wish I knew you back in 2022. That was my first year going to PRGE. If I had known you, I would have hung out. Thanks to whoever gifted. Must have been from a previous stream, but yes, we've got some very generous people in the chat that sometimes donate memberships. So for anybody who does get a membership or is interested in membership, obviously we've got our custom emojis. If one of the members in the chat can spam all those. They're different characters that I've done over the years. We've got a monthly poll that you don't want to miss, where we vote for a game that I have to review in the following month. And then we get, there is some members only content. It is not gaming related. It's like, it's intro related. So the intros that I make, I've been doing stuff like that since I was a teenager, and it's some of my old, home movies that I made. So there's like there's a Star Wars one in there. I think there's a Star Trek one. There's, and then some stuff that I did in college. They're fun to check out. Yeah, Polina. Robert from the UK is here. Welcome. All right, so we are going to play some Atari 8-bit games. And we'll kind of just go in the order of Okay, so we'll kind of go in the order of what they are here. And the first one that I have that is here is Cosmic Hero 2 Prologue. So let's, is it not going to let me? Okay, we got to boot the image. There we go. Let me know how the audio is. I haven't used this emulator before. There are no Michelle Home movies. Thank you very much, Bears. I appreciate that. I put a lot of work into them. And Michelle's drag race audition role, I would not win. And Beat 'em, you need 'em is not in here. Sorry. Asking for a friend. All right, so this game is really cool. Got a little intro here. And then we're like this floating guy. Volume's a little low from the game. I can bump the volume a bit. It sounds high on my end, but it's always a question of what you guys actually hear. Okay, so I've activated that. So we have to, now something that when I was testing this, I couldn't figure this out because I was pressing up in the button, but I just have to be here and press the button and it works. If you press up into it, it doesn't work. And then this is like you got to push the blocks to connect things, and then I can unlock that. I love this kind of game. It's like a cross between a puzzler and something else. So you learn here that if you drop something there, it kind of falls into the void and creates a block. But you'll notice over here, I've activated that, but there's only one block to replace. So I need another one of those, and it is actually on the other side here, up here. So I need to bring that across, but I don't want it to drop into the void. So I have to build a little bridge for it. And the first time I played this, I completely screwed myself up. And I dropped it into the void, and it disappears, and you're done. And then we need one more. Oh, too much. Okay, now I can bring that across. Okay, so yeah, this is a cool game. Reminds Robert of Exile. I don't think I've played Exile. I'll have to look it up. No, this is a lot more than Sokoban. It has the Sokoban kind of gameplay, but it's like an overall world, and you've got to unlock these gates and get to different places. And later in the game, I'm pretty sure there's more to it than just this. And so the Atari 8-bit was a precursor to the 5200. I never knew it existed. It was not actually. So Atari, when we say Atari 8-bit, a lot of people have this misconception that because NES was an 8-bit system, that Atari and like Coleco and stuff like that were like 4-bit systems. They weren't. They were 8-bit systems. But when we say Atari 8-bit, we mean the Atari computer line. So the image just below me there is an early model Atari 800. You had the Atari 400, 800, eventually you got the XEGS. You had a whole pile of different Atari computer lines. And they were actually quite good computers. Chips Challenge as well. Yeah, it's in that kind of vein. But now I can go here and I can unlock that. But you'll see that there are different parts of the world that I can't get to yet. Like that's all broken, but back here, like I could push my way and try to get through there. There's something down there. And same with up there. But we'll go through that door. This is now the furthest I've been. So, we could do that. And now we've got to like move this to connect to here. Okay, so interesting. Interesting. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to move that down to... Okay, so I've charged it. Now do I need to put it here? Oh, okay, so I blew up the blocks. See, like, there's a lot of puzzle elements to that. Oh, there's no charge to that yet. Does this give me charge powers to then be able to trigger this? No. Okay, I need to find... That one goes up. I need to find something to bring down and put in that slot there to open this gate. Yeah, the 5200 is like a consoleized for Atari 400. And the XEGS, XE game system, which I love, that's how I play all my Atari 8-bit games, is a consoleized version of the later Atari computers. And yes, please smash that like button. It helps let people know that this is content that you like, and hopefully you like it. Now, I'm confused here, because like if I can't put this there, because it's facing the wrong way. And I can't rotate it or anything. So where do I get... Oh, there's one down there. Huh. How do I get that power? Like, can I... Because I have to, like, blast that to be able to go and get that piece. I need to, like, transfer the power from one thing to a different thing. I can't yank a block. No, it's got, like, those Sokuban rules. Like, I can't pull. It'd be really nice if I could. Like, I'm trying to grab it. Aren't there battery pieces? Yeah, that's what these things are. So these things will either absorb the power. So when they're flashing, they've got the power in them. And when they're just blue, they're out of power. So they absorb the power back from that bit. Like, if I could get on top of this and bring it down, that'd be awesome. But I can't. And I grabbed, like, I had to push this power block here to be able to get through here. And then these two were already there. I need to, like... touch a free battery against a stuck one. Do I have a free battery? I wonder if I leave this area and come back if it resets. I can't leave this area. Yeah, collecting the spheres below, but again, I can't get in there. Because I can't push these down through the spheres. I can't push double blocks. So what I have to do is I have to power this guy on. And that will blast these blocks, and then I can get down there. But how do I power that? Like, I can't absorb this energy. I don't know, man. Kind of stuck. But yeah, if I collected those... I was wondering if, like, maybe the spheres give me power, which is what I collected up here. I collected all these spheres, and then I came to this, and it wouldn't let me do anything. So... I don't know. We're kind of at an impasse. But that's the first. I mean, I've got a lot of games I want to show. So that was the first. That was the first one. That is Cosmic Hero 2. But it's tricky. Maybe the power up block was supposed to go to the bottom. Very possible. I probably did something wrong. But the next one is Firefighter. This is a cool game. This is actually a really cool game. I like the atmosphere of this one. I believe it's not actually finished. But we have to save these guys, and they're dumb. They'll walk right into the fire. But we put out the fire. We can pick up the axe to actually, like, smack through things. But we have to get them to the exit. And then we go to the exit and push. And we can get out. Now, that's obviously the first level. That's really basic. Now we have a gas line. So we're going to do this, and we're going to turn the gas off, and then we can take these guys out. Later, there are exploding barrels, and they will end your game real quick. Okay, so this guy, we need to do that. Oh, see, it blew up a barrel. That ain't good. That ain't good. Let's take care of the fire. You can actually move your hose around so you can spray it at angles, which is cool. Come on, come with me. We might come back to that Cosmic Hero too at some point. Okay, we need to be quick. Come on, let me through. He's gonna die. I can't get down there yet. Oh. Dude, chill. Okay, come out. Okay, we're gonna take care of that fire. There. Come on. There we go. Mouse. Okay, so I can push. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I can get through an angle. So I gotta be quick, because that's gonna blow up. But now I have the axe, so I can get through. Guys, get out of there! Get out! Dude! Die from fire. Because I don't want, you got it. That guy was in my way. Okay, you guys are jerks. I think one of them died. But if too many barrels blow up, it's game over. Green things are not supposed to blow up. There's got to be, like, quick. Oh, crap. Come on. I need to go turn the gas off. There we go. Get away from the fire, idiots! Idiot! Gosh! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, so much fire. So much fire! Come on, come on. No, you stay away from those barrels. But Towering Inferno for the Atari 2600, it has a similar vibe to this. This is better done. Obviously, you would hope so because it's on more advanced hardware. But same kind of feel, same kind of atmosphere. I like it a lot. There we go. Now I got to get the axe so I can free him. You come with me, and we're good. Oh, bugger. Oh, no, no. Sure. What am I doing? Oh, crap. Crap. Get out of my way. Okay, gas is off. What? Oh, no, gas is off. Let's keep the gas off. Thank you. You guys all need to get out of my way so that I can stop the fire. Okay, everybody out. Don't touch the gas lines, you idiots. People are dumb. Should let them burn. not touch the gas lines, you idiots. Just come on out. There's no fire. Should leave him. I mean, he'd be safe, but well, unless he plays with the gas lines, it would not surprise me. These guys are morons. Oh, what happened there? Oh, there was a dude standing right by the fire? That's your fault, man. I'm not taking responsibility for that. That's Darwin at work. All right, Hard Snake. You Pac-Man fans will really like this one. This one's fun. Okay, so you know those snake games that used to be on your phone? Imagine a snake game, but it's in a Pac-Man maze. So you got to be careful because if you go... Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. This one would actually probably be easier with the keyboard. There we go, we beat a level. Just smoking behind the dynamite shed, right? Oh no! Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, you would think that this one would be easy. And you would be correct. But I have a nasty habit of... Oh, it's... Okay. Oh, you're gonna do this to me? Oh, you've got a time limit! I just noticed you have a time limit! Nope. There we go. No, I pressed sideways! There we go. Yeah, the graphics are good. You know, there's nothing overly special about them, I don't think. But they do the job very well. Okay, let's... Oh, crap. I pressed sideways! Unfortunately, the emulator that I'm using... Oh, come on. You can't switch back and forth between joystick and keyboard. Uh-oh. I do think that this would be easier with the keyboard. But I've made my choice with the joystick here. Okay. Let's not be idiots. There we go. Yeah, the sounds are nice. Yeah. Oh, crap. I'm going fast now. Oh, I just got the back of my tail. But that's a fun one. That you can have a lot of fun with that one. But level 6, man, does that speed ramp up. All right. I think the next one here is just a hilarious one. Yeah. T-Rex. It's about what you would expect. Now, T-Rex... Obviously, if a T-Rex is coming after you, he could step on you. He could kind of kick, sure. and that would cause a lot of damage. It's a big animal, but like it's evolutionally, it's all about its head, and it's got a big bite, and it just like bite you in half with one chomp. But no, you're fighting cavemen, and your only attack is to like hit, and it's hilarious. Did I see the documentary about this game? The documentary about Hard Snake or about Karate Rex? I would be interested to watch it for either. I love that kind of content. Which game was it? I'll let you type that while we kick some cavemen. Like, just watch this. You boot them right off the screen. It's hilarious. Up to jump, either button kicks. But I just love that, you get a T-Rex kick and you just boot them right off the screen. Oh, but you gotta like be a little bit away from them. It just makes me laugh. It'd be really funny if you could kick them and it like if the body hits somebody else, that they fly as well. Snake Game. It's about the original arcade version. I'll have to look that up. I have not seen that documentary. Nibbler. Oh. It'd be really fun if you could chomp them as well. That would bring me joy. Ah. Well. And obviously you can't land in the lava. That's instant death. Ow, ow, ow. Stop hitting me. What the? Karate Rex. Oh, missed him. Okay, walk to the other side, please. Yeah, walk. What the? Boom. Mr. Baseman! Ah! Dirty. Crafty caveman. Oh! They killed the Karate Rex. Let's see here. Called Man vs. Snake. I'm going to write that down. I want to watch that. It sounds like it'd be good. Howdy, y'all. Been playing the snot out of Space Spartans. Space Spartans is a fun game. Okay, so every time I see Mr. Baseman, I'm always thinking about a joke that he said once. I'm going to share it with you guys. There's 3 YouTubers sitting in a bar, and they all have their drinks, and all the drinks are about the halfway point. And the bartender decides to ask them, he goes, the first YouTuber says, is your glass half empty or half full? And the first YouTuber says, oh, it's half full. And he goes to the second YouTuber and it says, oh, it's half empty. And then he goes to Mike's Gaming Gala and he says, 5 out of 10. I like that joke a lot. Even better if you can make it like a 4 out of 10, but then that's not at the half. Casey says, who's planning on making PRG in October? I would really like to. Finances don't allow it, but I will probably at some point in the summer maybe do a marathon stream where I try to raise funds to be able to go. I have to make that decision sooner rather than later, but believe it or not, finances are even tighter than they were last year. So we will see. And if I don't make it, that's okay, because I can ask Casey to pick up some homebrews for me. It's like reverse joust. Kind of. Yeah, you're running and Yeah, it's definitely got that feel because you got all the platforms, you got the other enemies. There's no flying, obviously, but I just really get a kick out of kicking one of the cavemen and they just yeet them across the screen. It's hilarious. Mike the Game and Road Warrior says maybe me. I really want to go because apparently Off Grid Arcade is also considering going, and it'd be awesome to meet him. I won Blob the other day in 22 moves. So when the Inti Basic competition came out, I actually think I held the record when they were doing the high score competitions. And I forget what that record is, but it was a really low. It was like 18 moves. And like you have to be strategic in how you go, but it's a randomly generated thing. So I imagine really low scores aren't possible in every level. I must have just gotten lucky because it depends on the layout of the colors. But I love those kind of games. I absolutely love those kind of games. I was about to say, you dirty dog. Yeah, I do that. That's nowhere near a record. I beat that in the look at if you can find your old post with the high score competition. I promise you, I had like an 18. Otherworldly open gyroid. How's it going, everybody? No worries for being late. You can always watch back. Buy this guy a drink. Yeah. I'll throw money at Michelle if she has a stream. So I did the wig on Valentine's Day, and like, don't get me wrong, I created Michelle, and I like that character. It's kind of fun, and whatever. This doesn't bother me, but I had at least one person post and tag me in a video, basically calling me a really not nice word that means gay for putting the wig on. It doesn't really bother me, but I do also don't want to make that my persona, right? Like, Michelle is one of my characters. And in fact, when I created her, her name wasn't Michelle. She was the Bond girl in my James Bond 007 thing, and her name was a lot of fellatio. So Casey actually named her Michelle, but we'll see if that would get me enough fundraising to get out to PRGE. Maybe I debase myself and I do a Michelle stream. Thankfully, PRGE is $2.80 train fare from here. I wish I lived that close. It is my favorite convention, and it's mostly my favorite convention because of it's an intellivision group gathering. So I'd rather you be there, but if not, I'll gladly buy stuff for you. Yeah, buy stuff. I'm still waiting for all those big packages that you told your wife you bought for me. And Casey's a quick 10 hour, 45-minute drive away. If I was that close, I'd drive too. I don't have a problem driving. I drove to Midwest Gaming Classic, and that was about a 10-hour drive. If you have guys ever get to an event in Central Florida, I'm there. I wouldn't mind. I'm not saying it's why we moved to Portland, but it's when we house hunted to get out here. That's fair enough. I used to live in Coquitlam, just outside of Vancouver, just north of the border there. And I would drive down to Seattle all the time. Portland is, it's not that much further in terms of driving. I could drive from Vancouver, but unfortunately I live in Ontario now. DJC will not play or acknowledge Blob. I mean, his personal best on that. Yeah, I got lucky with the colors, and then because there's a game that I reviewed on the Game Boy that is it's the same game, and I reviewed that 6 months before the Intellivision version was made. But they're the same game, and I really like that. It's a great. Honestly, if I had it on my phone, it'd be a great one to play on the toilet. Yeah, Casey's at the Intellivision. Problem is, there was a lot of people. They're like, "Oh, I looked for you at the Intellivision booth, and I didn't find you. It's because I'm out, I'm interviewing people, I'm looking around and trying to get footage. It's a pretty chaotic weekend, but you can find me. If you wander around the floor, you'll find me. Because when I do go to Portland, PRGE, I'm there from start basically to finish every day, aside from nipping out for lunch. Yesterday, I beat Ninja Gaiden on the Switch. It was insanely hard, especially the final boss. Ninja Gaiden is a very difficult game. It's a very I beat the NES Ninja Gaiden once. It took me forever to do. This is probably like 25 years ago. Took me forever to do, and once I did, it's like, you know what? I don't have to pick up this game ever again. I've accomplished what I came to accomplish, and I'm good. Yes, you like Michelle too. Yes, man, it was great meeting you. I wish we had. I thought you had left for the day. Maybe it just skipped my mind, but we should have invited you and your son for dinner. But we did end up going to the bar area, so I don't know if your son would have been allowed, but I would have just gone to Red Robin again if it meant having dinner with you. But hopefully, you have nothing on Kids in the Hall. I love Kids in the Hall. I used to babysit in the early 90s, and I would stay up and I would watch The Outer Limits, the 90s version, not the retro, the original version, Kids in the Hall, and then after that, American Gladiators was on. I'd watch that. And then after that was the Red Green Show. I used to love watching all those. About 4 hours from Seattle, depending, yeah. 4 or 5 by train. What's what called? Sorry, the Game Boy version of Blob. I'm not sure. You'll have to look back. It was one where I did like a triple review of Game Boy games. There was a Wordle game. There was like this other puzzle. It was 3 puzzle games. And one of them was a version of Blob. I can't recall the name. Casey's booth had. I like how it's Casey's booth. It's the Intellivision Revolution booth that he shares with a whole pile of other people. Last year we shared with the Vectrex Mini, and we shared with 8-bit widgets. And it was at the 8-bit widgets section that they had the Inti NES, which had Intellivision Collector's Duck Hunter. And I played 2-player Duck Hunter with Mike. And I realized that despite being a Navy man of many years, if you want to trust this guy with a gun to save your life, you probably better just take in the gun and drying yourself. I smoked him in that game. We could tell DJC to play that one, Mr. Baseman. Different name, he won't even know it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Red Robin. Like, I'm not a picky guy. I don't need fancy food. I'm not a big drinker. I like the occasional whiskey, but I don't like paying the prices that you have to pay at a bar. So if I'm going to drink whiskey, I'll just have a whiskey at home. I'm not a big drinker. I was when I was younger, but I have mellowed with age. Otherworldly says, so far in the NES, playing on the Switch, which is fine. I've beaten Battletoads. Battletoads, incredibly difficult game to beat. My brother is actually ranked on the speedrunners for that game. I have never beaten Battletoads. Blaster Master, I've beaten. That's a great game. Played a lot when it came out. And Ninja Gaiden. Others include Mario Brothers, Lost Levels, and Mach Rider. That's a good list. I used to love playing games and trying to beat them, especially difficult games. I've beaten a few. Yeah, the Red Green Show was always great. If the women don't find you handsome, at least they'll find you handy. And I have lived by that, because this is not winning over people in a room, but when you go in there and you fix something, the women swoon. And I am quite handy. Yes, Casey drives every year, so he can buy all of Mike's stuff. Flutter, I'm not sure that was. You can call it his booth. Yes. Yes, trap DJC with the Blob clone. Eat out of a truck like a native. They don't, believe it or not, there's no food trucks around. I'm actually kind of surprised. You would think there'd be 1 or 2 sitting in that one area where I go out and smoke. I do too. So like I'll go to the Burgerville and I'll get a burger. And I don't even eat the burgers that they sell in the venue because they're like 3 times as much. You find the name and I'll do it. Problem is, I don't think there's a ROM out there for it. There might be, but it was a Game Boy cartridge. Casey walks out with 1 or 2 wagon loads every day. Our newest neighborhood Mexican place used to be a quick stop, and all the contents used to be a food truck. That's fair. Fair enough. Yes, I like the occasional whiskey. I'm not a big beer guy. If I'm helping a friend move and it's a hot summer day, of course I'll have a beer. But my biggest accomplishment is hanging my head upside down off my bed and beating Super Mario Bros. While viewing it upside down. You had me going there for a second when you said hanging my head upside down off my bed and beating, but then you went to Super Mario Brothers. You'd cross the river. Yeah, fair enough. All right, let's play some. What's the next one that I have on my list here? There's some really good ones. Lost Temple of Gold. Okay, for those of you who like Egoland, Egerland or whatever, Adventures of Lolo. This is a very similar game to that. So these Medusa heads, they only go side to side. Gyroid is out. See you next week. Hey, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. So you got to get the gold. But you cannot be at the side of one of these. Like if he sees you, he's going to kill you. So you got to go up here, and then you can get this, and then it unlocks the door. I love these kind of games. Oh no, I wasn't fast enough. Curse this metal body, I wasn't fast enough. Okay. So after this one goes in on the left here, I can dart in. Oh. Because that one's coming too close, so I have to go after it. Okay, I'm safe here. We wait. There we go. Salvatore is here. Says he's been lurking. Welcome. Okay, this is a tricky one. So if I go, I'm going to show you a death. Like if I go on a horizontal, the same horizontal line, I get zapped instantly. I turn into one of those faces. The gold does block. So what I have to do here, this one took me a while. I played probably about 4 or 5 levels, but I have to come down here, use a block to fill in the river. Then I get that. Then I can block him and I can grab that. I can block him. Now I can grab this. I can grab this. And now I have to block him and I can grab that. That took me a while to figure out. And that's just room, what, 3? Okay. This one, I have to blow him up. This one took me a while too. So he's not too dangerous. They'll kind of hug the edge, but I can squish him and blow him up. And then that got rid of the rock, which meant I could go through. Crispy says, yeah, Salvatore will be up here, PRG. He's a local. Crispy says, I can get to the first piston Honda in MTPO while turned around, facing the wall. Well, I got that far twice, and I had a CD changer in my Dodge Avenger when I did too. So don't ask me to prove it. Yeah, it's Agerland, but they're different levels. It's fun. I like it. And this is the type of thing you can do too. Like, there are very slightly different game mechanics. There are different levels, and obviously there's very different sprites. So this is the type of thing you can do to make a game. Like, that's one of the things that sometimes frustrates me about the Intellivision homebrew scene. It's like, you don't have to have, like, you can make a quote unquote original game based on the game mechanics of another. You don't have to just make a direct port. There's a lot of great Intellivision games that if you just mix things up a little bit, you'd be fine. Okay, we've got to be smart about this. Well, we're going to move this down a bit because we need to let him out. And then we need to wrap him. Okay, we'll let you come back. Oh, no, I don't want to go there. Okay. We need to trap him in there. Now, it's going to take a little longer because he's got to go around. Oh, no, I screwed it up. He's just going to stay there now. Okay, well, here. I can force him around. Yeah, you get down in your hole. There we go. And then I can blow him up to get through. There we go. Casey says, speaking of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, I could beat it easily as a kid. Not today, not so much. Even as a kid, I did beat Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is another one of those ones. I beat it once when I was younger. And I was like, I never have to play this again. Bart is in the chat. How are you doing, sir? Okay, I've never played this before. Okay, the water clearly blocks his line of sight. I gotta be careful here. This is a tough level. Because I'm going to need to bring that up. Oh, maybe actually I don't. I can't use that to squish him. Huh. And I can't. Oh, no, I can. I can. Oh, no, I can't. I can't bring that over and bring it up because I can't get underneath it. And if I push that one up, I is dead. All right, let's get zapped, start the level again. Yeah, Mike the Gaming Road Warrior haven't beaten it. I don't blame you, man. I spent way too much time trying to figure out how to beat that game. Watching Mike's Gaming Gala, I wasn't paying attention and didn't clock out for lunch. Oh, it's a paid lunch. You're all right. Now your lunch just started. Have to book more stuff. Yeah, Poe and Off Grid have a great show on Sunday nights. And Off Grid's really been making a lot of great stuff lately. He's been posting a lot. There's a couple pinball videos I have to catch up on. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the direction I'm supposed to go. And if I do that, that allows me to... That doesn't really allow me to do much with any of those. But I got to be clever on what I need to be able to, like, push 2 rocks up. And still be able to bring an extra rock. An extra 2 rocks. Because I think I have to push that one up there and then push another one up it. Like if I go like that. No, because it only gives me 1 leftover rock. And I can't do anything with this one. Urgh. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, well, it just... Yeah, why not? Because I have to push that up and then bring one over to get in. And then I have 1 extra rock here. I can block that, I can move it up, but I can't move it out of the way to push directly up, so I have to actually come at it from the side. But I don't have an extra rock to be able to do that with. Oh yes, yeah. Bart's starting at a new hotel, same chain. And since we're doing Atari 8-bit, anyone here a wizard with the 400 Mini? I don't see any updates for a long time. Just got one for a steal. Frustrated with it. I have one. I am not a wizard with it by any stretch. There are some videos. I think Gen X Grown Up did a really good kind of overview with it. But a lot of these ROMs should work on it, I would think. Breakfast is much easier for Kelly over here. That's good. Okay, we're going to try this level one more time. If you press R, it just resets the level. We'll try this one more time, see if we can figure it out, and then we'll move on to... I've got 2 more games that I want to show. Oh, wait, no! Okay. I have to do one, then I have to clear it out. Then I have to bring this guy in. Okay. I have to move this one, otherwise I can't get through. And then I have to do this. So it has to be like that. Which means I've got to find a better way to bring stuff up here. And unfortunately, it means using 3. Because in order to move stuff, I have to have them not on the side. Yeah, it's an older video. You'll definitely have to search for it. But when the 400 Mini came out, he did a pretty good video explaining how to do things, including setting up like the 5200 kind of joystick capability. Did I hear that the Intellivision Sprint restock has hardware update for the controllers? Yes, they don't jiggle as much. So they've made a slight modification, and I believe it comes with 1.1. But Casey, who's in the chat, he's the expert. He's been working actually with them testing, so he could tell you for sure. But I know the hardware is like they've made a modification to the controller to make them a little better, and I think it comes with the 1.1 update. Even early updates on the 400 mini should easily allow games to play as well as using for basic programming. Correct. The way these minis work is like they'll get a lot of updates in the first few months and then probably nothing for a long time unless it's a fan built update. So they kind of update it until they're happy with it. And I think the 400 mini was left in a pretty decent place. And hey, how are you doing, Phil? Sorry, I just noticed that it is Phil in the chat. Welcome. Okay. Watch the Gen X Grown Up. He did talk about that. Okay, I think that the move is to push this guy up. And then like this guy, but then like I can't do anything with that end block. But now I can do this. And then I can bring a rock up and I can block him. But I can't do anything with this block. And I can't do anything with this block except for, yeah, we're kind of stuck here. Like I need to be able to get one more rock in here so that I can pop that piece and then get the last gold block. And this ain't cutting it. All right, so we'll move on to the next game. And yeah, additional bracing behind the discs. That's the big thing. So they don't rattle anymore. Not that the original discs were bad, but some people were having problem with like the up direction. Loop around from the left through the middle by blotting out the two ocean tiles above the head. Yeah, so the problem with that, here, cancel. The problem with that is if I use these to go here, like, oh, okay, wait. I see what you're talking. Like if I use the two to go here, I still can't get up to that. And now I need to use this rock to get over to the other side. So you do have to go around the left. And that doesn't work. Poe's home from work. Good job in getting ready to for his daughter's birthday. Okay, so let's open the next one. But that's a fun game. I do love me some Adventures of Lolo / Agerland. The next one I wanted to do, I've got two more. It's Star Dance. This will be a short one because I'm really not good at it. But think Dance Dance Revolution meets Gyrus. So we'll stick with Atari Goes On. And basically you just up, down, left, right based on what's coming at you. And they're color coded. The blue ones sometimes they camouflage. This is obviously on easy mode. Oh, that was that. Oh, fail. The blue one's camouflage. I wish it was a different color. Because you see the stars and they're all blue. I missed one. I missed one. Yeah, this game's fun. And they have multiple songs. So let's see. Yeah, maybe. The problem is, in order to get down to the other rocks, you need to use both those rocks. It's weird. I'll have to play it. Play it some more. Poe is good at Dance Dance Revolution. I've seen him dance. I'm not a good dancer, but I was pretty decent at DDR back in the early 2000s. I had the pads at home. I used to play it a lot on the PS2. Fun fact, Atari Age order that I placed a month ago has shipped. Wow, yes. Better than the last chance. I saw your post. Yeah, it's good beat. I mean, you can't have a game like this and not have a good beat. It has to. It is, and it's a free download. Go download. Link in the description. Almost reminds me of Cosmic Arc, but looks better. Yeah, if you're talking about that where you have to like shoot the asteroids that are coming up, down, left, right, similar to that, yeah. They should make Cosmic Narc. You're like a narc from the cosmos or something. Hey, snitches get stitches. Yeah, let's see. Let's play one more, see what the other track, different tracks. So if we go to Digital Dawn, Why Do You Dance With Me? So it's got, the download here has 3 tracks. Let's do Digital Dawn. And like game modes, you could go relax or arcade. I'll stick to arcade. But I wish it was a different color than blue for the bottom. Oh, top. Really, all I'm looking for is the blues. Everything else you can kind of just, based on the color, you see it coming. If you shoot them like right on the beat, that's when it flashes green. So there's more to just shooting them. You gotta, like, when they hit that ring is when you're supposed to. But honestly, I'm just gonna shoot them because I want to survive. I don't want to get game over. On the left there, that's your lives. Like, you can have that many fatals. Oh! That blue one. Camouflage. Hey, OG Hugo. For those of you who did not see in the opening kind of credits here, there's an ad for OG Hugo in there, friends of the channel. You use MGG as a discount code. You can get any of his $5 off any of his products. Okay, why do you dance with? We'll do the third track too. This would be great on the Commodore 64 with the SID chip. Yeah. So again, this is a demo. Might be a work in progress, but there's only the 3 tracks right now. I can see getting really good at this. Like, just with the timing for high scores. Yeah. I'm like tapping my feet and everything. I like it. Oh! Right at the end there, screwed up my combo. But there you go. That's a good score. Let's see. Hey, Kelly's showing up. We got one more game to play. Wit Shift. Did you say Simp Chip? No. Sid Chip. Poe got his OG Hugo USB controller adapter almost a week ago. He's been working every day, has not had a chance to try it yet. Well, that's awesome, man. Unfortunately, I can't order from OG Hugo's site. But if you're outside of the United States and you want to order from OG Hugo, there's contact information. Just email him, and he'll get you a quote. And type MGG, like say, I want to order and I want to use the code MGG. He'll give you $5 off. All right. Okay. Wah. It's actually kind of getting a little nicer here now. But all right. Witch Shift. Last game I'm going to show today. We're already at an hour 20, which is longer than I usually go, but that's okay. These are for some fun games. Witch Shift is a puzzle game, but you got to move your dynamite, which you can see is ticking down. You got to get it into the portal in every level. But you can change to the other objects and move them out of your way. And you see at the very top left, or top right, you'll get a code that makes it so that you can resume wherever you get to. There we go. This game looks great. I like the aesthetic of it a lot. Oh. Obviously, these levels get more complicated the further you go. Lucky day. Oh. Well, that don't work. I mean, I got time to figure this out. Let's kind of reset the level. Like, there we go. Oh, okay. Wait. I move him up here. There we go. I have a feeling I gotta move this one first. Yep. There we go. No blowing up for us. Shroom. It's no blob, but it's a fun puzzle game. Okay. We have to move this out of the way so we can slide this guy down. And we gotta move him out of the way so we can slide this guy over and move this guy down. And then we need to bring this guy all the way over. Green. Give me green. There we go. Bring this, and then up, over. There we go. It gave me 3.5 minutes for that. Puh. Amateur. Uh-oh. What the hell? Okay. I gotta, like... Okay, so if I bring him down, and then he can go over here, and then that can go up, and that can go up, and I got a straight shot. Gotta shoot my shot. Upper 70s tomorrow, low 40s on Monday. Sad. Really sick of this up and down weather last month and a half. Yeah, we had, up here, we had some really warm weather for a little bit, and then it went away. Okay, so we get that pin out. What? What? Okay, he ain't moving anywhere. He ain't moving anywhere. Oh, okay, wait. You can... What? How do I get that other ball out? I smell danger. Gave me 3.5 minutes for that super easy level, and then it's given me like bupkis here. Oh, hey. Okay, we got 2 balls out. Okay, now you. Yeah. Oh, you get down. We got 51 seconds. Yes! Yes! I'm the wiener! Okay. Need you out of the way. Okay, we got like 4 minutes for this one. Okay, we just keep rotating things around. Will that work? Let me up. Let me up. Did I rotate things the wrong way? Did it not like the motion of my ocean? Come on, get. I want that walk. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll go around the... No, how do I even get around the top? Je ne comprends pas. Ah. Success. Okay. First, gotta move the blue wiener. Get up here. Oh, we're gonna have a problem. Oh, will we? Yeah, because, like, how do I get down? I have to move stuff across. But I can't move it all the way across. I can't get them out. Oh! I am a super genius. You cannot defeat me. Until, of course, you defeat me, in which case I can be defeated. Okay, so I gotta... No, not you. I gotta move my bomb to the side, move him up, move this up, that. Now I can get out of here. I need to get you out. And I need to get you out of there. But my bomb's in the way. Oh, okay, wait. You get over here. You move down. You go high. Oh, I can't even get up. I can't get up there. Super genius is failing. I'm a genius-cologist. Don't feel like it right now. Because I can't get any side-by-side thing over there. And that wouldn't help me anyway, actually, because then I wouldn't be able to move it up to get my... But... I need to... No, that don't help me. I need to get that in behind me. We're in trouble. Yeah, see, that don't help me none. Oh, Pogue, you're absolutely right. You got to move that one and that one. We're gonna die. Well, now what have I done? I flipped the one block and the double block. No! Here, there we go, thank you. Like, if that was one shorter, I'd be totally fine. No! No! Come on! No, we're not going to continue. We're approaching 2 hours. And I know that is typical for a lot of other people's streams. But it is not for mine because I have stuff to do. But that was a lot of fun. Hopefully you saw some games that you hadn't seen before. Like I said, link is in the description. As far as I know, there is still a link within there to download all the ROMs that I played this week, that I played last week, and that I played the week before. Lots of free games, lots of great free games. You should absolutely go download before that link is removed, especially some of these games. They may become Atari Age releases. They may become releases from other publishers at some point. And usually when that happens, they remove the free ROM and you can't get it anymore. That is not to say that you should not support these guys. There are some games that I've played in the last 3 weeks that if they come out as a physical release, I will absolutely pay money to get a physical release because they are that good. But a lot of us, we like to play our ROMs, and you can play the games for free. I know money's tight. So go, even if you have even the remotest chance in the future. Like if you've got a 400 mini and you want to play some of these games, these should play on the 400 mini. Download them. Just have them on your hard drive somewhere because in the future, you may want to play them. There were some absolutely great ones that I showed today and last week and the week before. So like I said, probably on Tuesday, we're going to be doing the women in gaming. We'll talk about the history of it, talk about, you know, maybe some of the stigmatism or the stigma, not the stigmatism, the stigma around it. And how it's evolved over the years. Obviously, there's an interesting history about it. And then probably next week, hopefully they've launched the Homebrew Awards by then. But next week, I'll probably be playing some intellivision homebrews from 2025. And then at some point, I got to figure out when somebody else isn't streaming. Maybe I do like a 10 p.m. stream on Sunday night. But I'll do my voting, and then we'll have a Retro Bliss Rewind podcast. Talking about all the nominees. And because Casey isn't here to say otherwise, the Game of the Year category, please, guys, please, it's not just, oh, I had the most fun with this game. It should represent the best game that was released, the best quality production, the most impressive content. New content, please support just with the Game of the Year category. Other categories you can vote for Phoenix because you like shooting stuff. But please, in the Game of the Year category, it is Police Avenue Redux is head and shoulders above the competition. Number 2 is Montezuma's Revenge. Casey can have that, but that's number 2. The top one in 2025, Police Avenue Redux. I didn't see anything that competed with it. For that category. So please, I'll be hammering that home in all my coverage. Let's see. Nopo, he needed to move the other one first, then move the one. Oh, yeah. See, these are the tips that I need. Casey downloaded that link. Perfect. And yes, you too. Rick Chaos, because I was looking at Crispy. Rick Chaos coming in right for the end here. By all means, Watch it back. Showed some awesome games today that you should check out. Gamergate, it depends on what comes up. I don't want to focus too much on that, and that's more modern gaming. We're a retro thing. But, it'll probably be, women retro gamers. Like I said, we'd love to get Gamer Aimer back on the show. She had been on once before. We'd love to get Megantron on the show. I think that would be a good one because she's a retro gamer. She's been playing lots of stuff, and she plays modern games. But getting their opinions, and we'll talk about people like Carol Shaw, legends in the industry. I'm not even bringing that up. Casey. You're wrong. You're hands down wrong. It's a good port. I'm not saying it's not a good port. But there is nothing particularly impressive about it, aside from the fact that Luke was able to get the licensing. It is a direct port. It is graphically nice, but it is nowhere near as impressive. Police Avenue Redux was the pinnacle of what the Intellivision homebrew community released in 2025. You will not even closely change my mind on that. Super Sticker, thank you very much. Arcade Chaos, you didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Then hurting over here, last couple of days, up all night in pain, sleeping the day away. I hope whatever it is, you should go get checked out, man. That's, one night up in pain, that happens to all of us. But when you've got a few days, you should go check that out. I hope you're all right, buddy. That's it, everybody. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to check out Poe and Off Grid tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, the Retro Bliss Rewind podcast on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And next week, I think I was sick the 1 week, so I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do a review this week, but there will be some kind of video. I've got other stuff that I need to do, but I don't know if it'll be a full review. Because technically this is supposed to be my week off, but I had the 1 week off. But it wasn't a week off. I released stuff. It'll probably be a week off. I need a rest. But next Tuesday we'll probably be playing Intellivision Homebrew. I think that would be offensive to potential guests if I wore that. But to get your vote, I might do it. Police Avenue Redux, honestly, sincerely represented the best of Intellivision Homebrew in 2025. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next time on Mike's Gaming Gala. Bye, guys.